Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's OSS here with iPhone Hacks, and today I'm going to be showing you 9 tiny details that you may not have noticed on your iPhone. So basically, we're just going to go over some really cool, neat features that have been added to iOS 9 that a lot of people, not a lot, but some people may not have noticed. So the first thing we're going to show you is the world clock display. So if we jump in here and we go to clock right here, and then where it says world clock, we'll click on world clock and you'll see that some are black and some are white. And that's basically just telling you in Cupertino, it's nighttime. In New York, it's also nighttime. But in Lagos and Singapore, it's daytime. So those are just, it's a quick glance to see, oh, am I waking somebody up or is it daytime without having to actually calculate the time. So that's a nice little feature that is in World Clock. Next up, we have what people probably have already seen a million times, which is the slide to unlock. As you see it, it's flashing and it'll actually signify where you should be sliding that. So it's obviously saying you want to slide from left to right. So if we slide from left to right, it'll bring me to either this or unlock my phone if I do not have a passcode. And then you can just enter in your Touch ID as you normally would, or your passcode. Next up, we have world view. So basically, in Apple Maps, you can actually see what part of the world is in night and what part of the world is actually during the day. So if we jump in here and go to maps, you have to make sure that satellite view is on. And you can see here that obviously in the US where I am, it's nighttime. And if we can also zoom in, and then you can actually move the globe and you'll see the shadow starting to end, and it actually in real time will creep forward when it's getting darker. So it's a really cool feature to see pretty much time and night moving in real time on your Apple Maps. So definitely check that feature out. I think it's really awesome, and not a lot of people knew about it because not a lot of people are zooming out to see the entire globe in Apple Maps. Next up, we have the Control Center flashlight. This is probably my favorite one because I actually didn't find out about this until about a month ago. But basically, when you pull up the Control Center, you'll see that if you turn on the flashlight, that little tiny icon, which is pretty much the power button on the flashlight, will actually turn up. You see that it switches up when it's on and switches down when it's off. You have to pay close attention, but you'll see that little black dot in the center of the flashlight will actually go up when you turn it on and down when it's off. Just a really cool thing that they added there that probably not a lot of people appreciate, but it's a smart move on their half. And then there's the animated clock, which you can see here. The seconds hand moves, and of course the minutes will correspond to the second hand. This has been a feature that a lot of people were requesting way back when, and they finally added it, and now it's been a mainstay and probably will be a mainstay for other iOS iterations. Now here's another handy thing. If you ever forget which finger you have assigned to whatever Touch ID, you can actually check that out by going into Settings, Touch ID and Passcode. You enter in your passcode. So you see there, finger 2 is my thumb. My index finger is finger 4, and so on and so forth. So if you just don't remember which finger is assigned to what, all you have to do is jump into the Touch ID and Passcode section of the settings, and you can figure that out by just holding on the home button just like you would any Touch ID transaction. Next up, we have the cap locks feature. That basically, when you are in uppercase by tapping the shift key, the keys will actually change. So now I know that I'm in lowercase and I can type in lowercase. If I do this, I know that I'm locked in uppercase and the corresponding keys will actually be uppercase. Previously, before iOS 9 actually, if you did do uppercase, the keys would still stay lowercase even though you would be typing uppercase letters. So it's just a visual tweak that a lot of people have been asking for and they've added. Next up, we have the maps icon, and here you can see that it says Interstate 280, and that's actually the closest interstate to the Apple headquarters in Cupertino. So they just thought maybe that it was cute or cool or funny or whatever, but that's actually the nearest freeway to the offices. So they decided to plop that down inside of the icon. So if you're ever wondering what that was or where that was, it's actually right next to the headquarters. And then the last thing is when somebody calls you, you will see a screen, which I've saved here in my screenshots. If you're on your lock screen, you'll see that it will say slide to unlock. That, of course, is there to, one, mimic what it says when it says slide to unlock your phone. It'll say slide to answer if somebody's calling you. This is there for two reasons. One, if you have your phone in your pocket, you don't want to accidentally decline or pick up, so it doesn't allow to have the options until you slide. And then once you slide to unlock your phone, you can then decline or accept the call. So it's one of those things. When you see this screen, the decline or accept, that'll be on whenever your phone is unlocked. If your phone is locked, you will have to slide to unlock to answer that call. Make sure to hit us up in the comment section. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to our channel for more videos just like this. Alright guys, thanks for watching.